Well, hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
And Marianne behind the camera.
And welcome to Cavalcade of Food and Sister Girl. Today we are going to make some fun ranch oyster crackers. How's that sound?
Sounds like fun.
Yes, we're going to make our own little snack crackers. And, you know, I think that a lot of people make like a Chex Mix, or some people call them nuts and bolts, right, with cereal.
Yeah.
And so there's all kinds of recipes out there for those kinds of snack mixes. And here is another one which uses oyster crackers, or some people call them soup crackers. And of course, they look like little oysters, so that's hence the name. You can get these where they sell the saltines generally, and I love oyster crackers. Sometimes I just like to just eat them, but we're going to enhance them by giving them a ranch flavor. Now, you could, instead of doing ranch, you could kind of make your own seasoned blend, Mare, if you wanted maybe something a little more garlicky. You could do a garlic powder sort of blend. But this is easy because what I'm using is a half of an envelope here of ranch dressing mix, right? So it's just, you know, it couldn't be simpler. And a little extra dill. So, let's get started. So again, I've got my oyster crackers here, Marianne. This was a 10-ounce package. It comes out to about 5 cups worth of oyster crackers. If you got a big crowd coming over for a party and you want to double it, by all means, double it. Okay, I'm just going to use a zip bag here. So we put our crackers in there. Then I've got 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay? And we are going to drizzle that in here. We're going to seal up our package. And then we're going to do this. What we want to do is we want to get a light coating of that oil all over these crackers. We are going to bake the seasoning on. Mare, I've got the oven low at 250 degrees. Okay? See what's happened here? We've got our... And kind of be gentle. We don't want to crush the crackers. All right. So now that the crackers are coated with oil, I'm going to put like a half a teaspoon of dill here, just dried. Obviously, you got fresh and you want to use it, by all means, knock yourself out. All right, we're going to put in about a half teaspoon of the dill, and then I'm eyeballing half of a package of the dressing mix. Again, if you were doubling this recipe, that feels about right. You can put the whole thing in. All right, now we go back to tumbling. You know, I was thinking about ranch dressing, Mare. When we were kids, I don't ever remember ranch. Do you? You know, you'd go to a restaurant and it was like
Italian,
French, Italian, maybe a blue cheese, green goddess, I don't know, Russian. but I don't remember ranch. And then, seemed to be in the 80s maybe, all of a sudden ranch hit the scene, and it was the biggest thing since sliced bread. It's still a popular flavor. Okay, I think I've turned that enough times. Now, I got a sheet pan here. Okay, and let's put our crackers, whoops, out. Kind of in a, I put a piece of parchment. You probably don't have to, but I did. Okay, kind of an even layer. We're going to put it in our 250-degree oven, 15 to 20 minutes, just to toast them up. Ooh, look at that. Hot crackers. How do those look, honey?
They look good.
Don't they? Now, we'll need to let them cool off, and I'm going to get a airtight container, because these, you know, like any cracker, needs to be kept airtight.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's give them a try. Right? Okay. They've cooled off a little bit. They're slightly warm still. Mmm, ranchy. Are these good? You get all that ranch, the dill, the crunch of the cracker. I would say, I mean, these are delicious just how they are. I'd put them in soup, Marianne.
Yeah.
Or other things too. So, all right. These are fun to put out in a bowl for company. And if you like ranch, you're going to like these. And you saw how simple it was, right, to put all this together, Mare.
Right.
So, anyways, that's it. Recipe and instructions are in the description below the video. Oh yeah, there's a website. Let them have it, Mare.
Cavalcadafood.com.
That's it, cavalcadafood.com. That's a way to connect with all my videos at Cavalcade of Food, plus a lot of other fun things, like my other YouTube channel, Always Analog, like my Saturday morning radio program, the Cavalcade Radio Hour, and you can get it all right there on the website. So, thank you, sister, for working the camera.
You're welcome.
Thank our food friends for watching. Hope everybody is well. Hope spring is arriving or has arrived wherever you are. And we'll see you back here real soon on Cavalcade of Food. Bye, everybody.
Bye.